Hello and welcome back to CBD Food Network. I'm your host Sharne, and today we're going to be making CBD Garlic Butter Pasta using Dreambird CBD. So let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. Here's what we're going to need for our pasta. So we're going to need half a cup of fresh basil chopped. We're going to need 3/4 of a cup of tomato sauce. We're going to use some Dreambird CBD today, and I'm making CBD butter with this. This is 2 full droppers. And then here we have salt to taste. And then we have 8 thinly sliced garlic cloves. And we have some fresh ground pepper. And we have a 1/4 cup of finely chopped onion. And then we have a cup of water. You can also use pasta water for this. And then we have 10 ounces of pasta that I boiled beforehand. And then we have 2 finely chopped garlic cloves, and these we're going to use later for garnish. And then we have a 1/4 cup butter that we're going to turn into cannabis butter or CBD butter. Okay, so let's get started. Now first I'm going to actually combine the CBD and the butter together to make CBD butter. We're going to use this to cook with. Now I could just easily pour it on, but I like to mix it beforehand. It just kind of gives it a better feel all over. Alright, now that we have our butter, we're going to put it in. Let me just lower the gas a little bit. So this looks like a lot of butter, but the dish is garlic butter pasta, so it definitely doesn't disappoint. Okay, I'm gonna throw in the garlic. Alright, I'm gonna now actually throw in the onion as well. So this sauce, you're going to make a little bit more than what you're actually going to be using. And if that does happen in your case, if you feel like it's a little too much, you can save this in the fridge. It keeps for up to about a week if it's in a tight container. And I would say a week. Some people might say 2 weeks just because if it's a tight container and it's in the fridge. But I'd say about a week. And you can put it on things like toast or whatever. Like, it's just a yummy little sauce to have. So use it as you like. Okay, next I'm going to just put some salt on here. Not too much, not too little. And a little bit of black pepper, just a little. In this case, usually I would wait for the onions to get golden. In this case, I'm looking for transparency more than golden. So as soon as they become transparent, I'm going to add in my next ingredient, which is the sauce. Tomato sauce. Okay. I do want to build a little bit of flavor at the bottom. As you can see, that right there is going to be my favorite little bit. Okay, so the onions are becoming transparent. I think I'm going to cook a little bit longer. So you want to cook it from 5 to 8 minutes. But if you don't like it to be so cooked, if you like the flavor to be a little bit more milder, especially because there's so much garlic, go ahead and add the sauce in earlier. I personally love the flavor of garlic, so I'll build it a little bit more. Okay, now we're gonna go in with our tomato sauce. With the tomato sauce, we are looking to basically cook it to a point where the fat separates on its own. Right now the fat is separate because we just added in the tomato sauce, and the tomato sauce obviously has water. So what we're looking for is for it to condense down a little bit and also let go of the fat on its own. Now, to kind of season this a little bit more, I'm going to add a little bit more salt. And also a little bit more black pepper. Okay, so let it simmer until the oil separates, or the butter. Okay, so now that the oil, or sorry, the fat is separating, that means the sauce is ready. Okay, so now next we're going to add in the water. You can definitely use pasta water. I just didn't save my pasta water, so you don't do that. Save your pasta water and then you can add it in later, like right now. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, allow this to come to a simmer. Okay, so it's been simmering for about 5 minutes and it's the consistency that we like. So when I do that, it's not super runny. Alright, so let's toss in our pasta. I'm really horrible at this, so I'm gonna turn off the gas now. The pasta is already cooked and the sauce is already cooked. Okay, so get this part. Alright, now I'm going to top it off with 2 cloves of garlic. And a little more black pepper, a little more salt. Okay, let's plate this. And there you have it. Garlic butter pasta. That's all for today. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share. And if you want more, then do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.